In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to cut and sew this trendy backless bubu. And for those of us that does not like to wear a backless outfit, you can also rock your bubu with a turtleneck. So I'm putting on a turtleneck inside of the bubu, and this is what it looks like on me. So let me know, which one will you be rocking? Is it with the turtleneck or without the turtleneck? So guys, if this is a tutorial you're interested in, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and without wasting much time, let's get right into this tutorial. For this bubble, you'll be needing about 2¼ yard to 2½ yard, depending on the length you are making. For the length I made a 37 inches length, and I made use of 2 yards and 6 inches of fabric. You will need your bias tape, your chalk, your ruler, your scissors, and your measuring tape. So this is my Ankara, and let me show you how to fold your Ankara so that it will be easy for you to cut. You see this edge that has the label, make sure both edge are matching. You see these two edge here, make sure they are matching and make sure they are on the wrong side. So that means the right side is facing each other, because you know you will be marking on the wrong side. So make sure the edge are together like this, as you can see how I'm folding it. So this bubble will not have a joining, it will not have a joining at the shoulder. So just watch how I'm folding this fabric. So make sure that the edge that has the label is matching the other edge that has the label like this, and make sure they are equal. Then after you are done, then you fold it into two. So this is because I have exactly the length I need for my gown here, just like a little above. So I have 2 yards and quarter inch, that's 2 yards and 9 inches here, and I need 2 yards and 6 inches. So I'll still be trimming, I think, a little bit at the bottom. Yes, I'll be trimming a little bit at the bottom, as you can see the way I folded it now. So just fold into four like this. So you fold into four in such a way that you are not cutting the shoulder area for this boo. I hope you understand. So I'm folding it like this so that it will be easy for us to cut. So this is what the fabric looks like after folding. So this is what we have. See what we have here. So this is how your fabric should look like, so that it will be easy for you to cut. So the next thing you will do now is to measure the length of your boo, whatsoever length you want, but it's always nice for the boo to be short. So I use 37 inches for mine, so it's slightly above my knee. So I marked 37 inches for the length of my boo. Then I added another 2 inches to hem it. You can use 1 inch to hem it, but I added 2 inches to hem mine. So in total, I measured 39 inches. So the next thing I will be doing now is to measure the neckline. So I'll be using 3 inches for my neckline. 3 inches. Then the depth of the front neckline, I'll be using 2 inches. So that's 3 inches wide, 2 inches deep. And you know this is the front and the back. So just you mark it just like this. So for the back opening, you use your half length, or if you want it to be lower than that, you can make it lower, and if you want it to be higher, you can make it higher, but just use your back half length. That is from your shoulder, from the back of your neck to your waist area. You measure at the back. You know there is a difference between the back the back half length and the front half length. Make sure you are using the back half length, because if you use the front half length, it may be very low. So like for example, now my front half length is 16 inches, while my back half length is 14.5. So you see that there's a difference there. So after marking the 14 inches, I went in by 4 inches. So I went in by 4 inches wideness at this point. So that's the back is 14 inches deep, 14.5 inches deep rather, by 4 inches. And as you can see how I curved that edge over there, because you can't have a sharp corner at that point. You can't have a sharp corner there. So for my sleeve opening, I decided to use 10 inches for the wideness of my sleeve opening. Then for the sewing of the side, I'll be sewing with just half inch. So altogether, I will be measuring 10.5 at this point here. So 10.5 here. So to shape the side here, what I did was to measure 2 inches. So I'll be measuring 2 inches inward here, 2 inches like this. I'll be taking 2 inches downward to the end of the bubu. Then I'll connect with a straight line like this. Then I will shape this sleeve opening area just like this. So after shaping it, this is what I have. Then I will go ahead and cut this side here. So for the neckline, I will cut this out first. Then I will lift one up. You know it is two. Make sure you lift one up. Then you trim the back. So the next thing I did was to notch this part, which is not necessary because after using my bias tape to turn this, it's disappeared. So you don't need to notch anything. Just leave it like this. Then let's open this up because we'll be turning that area with a bias tape. So you use a bias tape to turn this part. You turn it round to the wrong side. You know, you start sewing from the right side. You turn this bias tape will be at the wrong side after you are done sewing. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I mean. So when you are done fixing the bias tape should be on the wrong side, not showing outside. So this is what the neckline looks like. The smaller area here, you should know that this is the front, while the wider part is for the back. Yes. So the next thing I will do now is to attach some rope to this. So I made four rope. I think the rope length was about 30 inches long for the four of them. So this is the four I have, or about not up to 30 inches, but it's long enough to do what I needed to do. Let's say like 25 to 30 inches. So I'll be fixing two rope to this to the bottom area. Then I'll be fixing two rope towards the front area. So this is how you position the rope. So you fix one towards this area. Like I said, this wider part is for the back. So this is the rope. So I'll be using a pin to pin it down before I go ahead. When you are pinning it, make sure this is towards the edge here. Let me say this again. This part that I'm pinning currently is the back of the bubu. So this is not the neck line at the front. This is the back area at the waist. So I will pin this down. Then I will pin the other one to this other side. As you can see the way I'm pinning it. So you pin this other one to the edge just like this. Then you use your pin to hold it down. And for this area here, so this side here, what I did was to measure 4.5 after the neckline. 4.5, I place my tape on 4.5. Then I'll be placing this rope just like this. I'll place another one too at this other side. Note that this rope that we are fixing currently, we'll still need to top stitch it because it has to face this opening. instead of facing this area that has the fabric, this rope, the one at towards the neckline, has to face this center. So we'll still top stitch on it. So I will still show you. So just keep watching. So after fixing the rope, I also went ahead to just join the side of the bubble because of time. It's just the regular way of joining the side, I mean the sleeve opening and all. So this is the one at the back area, and this is the one that is close to the neckline. Like I said, you stitch it again. You stitch it again close to this edge. As you can see that this rope is now facing the opening compared to this one at the bottom that is facing the fabric area. So this rope has to come to the opening area. Yeah. So after ironing and turning this to the right, so this is what we have. As you can see, the rope that is towards the neck line again. Let me emphasize that. As you can see where it is facing compared to the one that is at the waist area down there, you can't even see that one because it is inward. So this is what you will have. So that one is inward over there. So I went ahead to also iron the bubu, and this is what the bubu is looking like. If you want to add pockets to your bubu, you can also add pockets to it, but I don't have enough fabric. So this is how you put on the bubu. So when you put it on just like this, you can first tie the rope at the top area first, or you can tie the one at the waist area. So for the one at the waist area at the back here, you tie it towards the front. Make sure it is snatched. So you will tie it tightly towards the front, just like this. And this is what it will look like. This is what it will look like after you are done. So this is what the front should look like. And this is what my back was looking like. And for those of us that cannot wear a backless outfit, you can wear a turtleneck, or you can just wear something inside to style your boo. And this is what I wore inside mine. I wore this black turtleneck, as you can see. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.